Looking good, MP. Facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
They can't stop you! They can't stop
Make sure to be here for our pay-per-view giveaway. Come to the game and get a picture of your favorite mascot, Mickey.
The National Basketball Association and the Memphis Grizzlies are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing out, attempting to enter the court, or into a place, or using improper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to detention and possible arrest. Please report any violations.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. It's Saturday night and live on 2K Sports. We've got and these two teams are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
Here's the starting group for Houston. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Shepherd out there with Jalen Green. And it's MP in at the small forward. Smart. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. MP passes to Shepherd. MP sets the screen for Shepherd. Back to MP. Pass to Smith. Edey with the rebound. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. And here's Jackson from downtown. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot three. It's going to be on Alperen Şengün. And, Richard, when it comes to Jaren Jackson, there's a lot to appreciate. My goodness.
Oh, I love that he can guard 1 through 5. Really a modern defensive NBA big man. He can go back to the basket or he can face up. He doesn't need the ball to make a huge impact. He's become a dependable scorer. This man, Jaren Jackson Jr., well, look, he's averaged double digits over the course of his early career.
And he makes all three.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Şengün with a screen on Bane. Şengün, no good. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Smart goes in, and the rejection by MP. Şengün with a screen on Jackson. He gets it in there.
Looking like an old hand out there. MP working the two-man game to perfection.
Outside Jackson. The shot misses. Good defense by MP. For Houston, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Şengün with a screen on Jackson. MP finds Şengün.
How about the vision from MP? In the pick and roll, that's very encouraging to see.
Outside Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Jackson's got 6.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to MP. On the wing, Green. Back to MP. And it's Houston with another.
Well, from this 15, 18-foot area, MP showing he can be effective.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Poked away. Outside, Smart. Pass to Edey. Outside, Bane. 6 to shoot. And he's good on the 3-ball.
There's just no hesitation from 3 for Bane. He is trigger happy out there at all times.
MP left side. It's rebounded by Memphis. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
Here's Green. Following the basket by Ja Morant. Here's MP on target from 13 feet. 6 points for him.
Yeah, he's off to an impressive start. Always nice to get 3 of your first 4 to drop.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Coach Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up. He told me that Şengün won't be easy to contain. He pointed to his passing ability and said they can run their offense through him whether he's in the post or at the top of the key. He added his scoring, and he presents a unique challenge. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Here's Jackson. Smith with some nice D.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
MP passes to Shepard. Houston moving the ball around. MP kicks to Şengün. Green against Bane. Back to Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
It's hard to know what Green is going to do in these sets. He uses that unpredictability pretty much to his advantage, though.
And you look at the Grizzlies' defense the last few years, RJ extremely disruptive.
Yeah, they've been top of the league in steals and blocks. That's just a part of the DNA in Memphis. It can be exhausting playing against guys like this. Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Well, Richard, we've had the Big Three era, then the Super Team era. But what era do you think we're in right now?
Well, you still need at least one superstar to win it all. The teams are focusing more on surrounding their stars with high-quality role players instead of going all in on super teams.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
Lots of promise in Şengün's game. Certainly has the frame to be special.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Here's Morant. 33 points last game. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. The three-pointer, no good. Rockets have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. MP kicks to Smith. Green dishes to MP. Out to Smith. Out left to the wing. The Rockets again can't hit. Memphis has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Morant, the bounce pass. Jackson with it. Now Smith defending. Outside, Bane. Jackson, a screen on MP. 4 on the clock. To end the cold streak. And the rejection by MP.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you. Owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
To the middle. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, scouts have said Smith needs to get stronger, and maybe that's the case, but, well, he sure muscled that one in.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And with a percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line.
Tari Eason's checked in for Houston. Amen Thompson comes in for Shepard.
Mind the lanes. One shot.
A darn good free throw shooter. Smith doesn't seem to have a weak spot coming into the league.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
To the paint. Payne, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And here's Moran. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Rockets. That one was played down in Houston.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Pippen's checked in for Memphis. And a switch here also for Houston. Nurkic checked in for Jabari Smith. Memphis trailing here. Pippen, the pass to Smart. On the wing, Jackson. Now, here's Pippen. Guarded by Green. Jackson setting the pick here for Payne. Over MP. Payne with the bucket. Payne's got 5.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by Houston.
And every year, and Greg, we agree, Payne seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
Pippen against Green. Jackson a screen on Green. To the inside. Stolen by Thompson. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. That's a great chance.
Making sure of that one. MP at ground zero.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. Pippen with it. 11 points for him in that last game against Houston. And a wide open look for Payne. Sinks the triple. 8 points for him.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Smart against Thompson.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Smart kicks to Pippen. In the corner, it's Payne. Unloads. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Jalen Green.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Pippen. .151 left to play in the first quarter. From deep, Green buries the long-range jumper.
For Jalen Green to be an all-star level guy, he's got to knock down those threes.
Pippen feeling it out a bit. Pass to Bain. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. MP's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Nurkic a screen on Jackson. MP kicks to Nurkic. Back to MP. Here's Eason. That 3 off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Warriors was outstanding. He added 29 points, and he did a little bit of everything for them in that one. adding a triple-double in the process. One of the great performances I've seen in all my years, and I really mean that. Back to you guys.
Now, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
Great burst. MP is tough to stop once he gains a step.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Thompson against Bain. 12 seconds left to play here in the first. 6 on the shot clock. And again, unable to change momentum here. MP has been leading the charge for the Rockets. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Pippen is out there with John Morant. And there's Jackson, and it's Landale in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Morant, and finish by Morant.
Oh, one thing about Ja, he's determined.
Houston leading by 6. Here's Shepard, still scoreless. MP passes to Şengün. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
The free throw dropped for Şengün. That misses, so he splits the free throws. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Here's Morant. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. And it's 6 points for John Morant. Morant's gone 3 of 7, shooting from the floor. Smith with a screen on Jackson. MP passes to Smith. Shot left block. Second shot opportunity, and the layup good by Şengün. Şengün's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That anticipation is off the charts from Şengün, leading to a bucket.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Okay, look, that move right there is a product of repetition. He's worked on that, and it pays off over that little larger defender.
MP finds Thompson. Here's Shepard. Landale grabs the miss.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Screen by Smith. MP finds a gap. Here's Shepard. Drills it from outside. Shepard's got the lead up to 8 now for the Rockets.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Landale pass to Jackson. Morant against MP. And then Morant slams it in.
Ooh, as usual, Morant bringing down the house.
And here is MP. 10 points for unbelievable move by MP.
That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. Trailing here by 8. And then Morant slams it in.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
And G.G. Jackson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Edey's checked in for Memphis. Marcus Smart comes in for Pippen. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Whitmore, he's checked in for Amen Thompson. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up.
What a slash right there from Smart. So good at putting defenders in tough spots.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Dillon Brooks, he's checked in for Jabari Smith. Now, here's MP. 12 points for him, and it's good for 2.
Set him up, and Şengün executed the pick and roll to perfection.
Pass to LaRavia. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Smart kicks to Jackson. Here's Edey. And stolen by MP. Here's the break. Here's Whitmore. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 5 assists in the game. Morant passes to LaRavia. Loads it up there for Morant. And stolen by Şengün. Brooks with no one around. A 3-pointer off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Top of the key. Smart misses.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Brooks kicks to MP. Here's Whitmore. Offline with his 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
The Grizzlies trail by 12. Morant passes to Smart, and there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. For Memphis, they have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Jaren Jackson comes in for Jackson, and it's Bane in for Smart. Bane kicks to Jackson. Pass to LaRavia. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 5 rebounds tonight. Rockets leading by 12. And some nice passing there by Houston. And the dunk by MP.
This gives you an idea of MP's potential. It shows the type of scorer he can become.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Grizzlies making a switch here. Smart's checked in. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for Ja Morant.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
Now here's Morant. 12 points for him. Over MP. And the rejection by MP.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change. Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Here's Morant. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. Pass to Edey. Now Smart. Brooks covering. Now here's Bane. 5 on the clock. They need this. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 7 rebounds in the game. MP passes to Shepherd. Here's Whitmore. Guarded by Jackson. And Şengün throws it down.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Here's Edey. His last outing, 16 points for him. Morant passes to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
The strong finish from Jackson Jr. He goes up with power inside the paint.
Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Here's Bane. The Rockets making the shot. Morant with a wide-open look. Sinks the three-pointer. Morant's got 15.
He's looking much more confident here in the second quarter as far as his scoring goes.
Now Shepherd. Last game he had 10 points. MP, no good.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Here's Smart. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Smart's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
There's the screen. MP with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Houston. On Monday, they'll go up against the Magic in Orlando. And then on Wednesday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Washington Wizards.
And this is a perfect situation for them coming up. They'll be facing a lot of teams that they should beat, and those games will be at home. Can't ask for a better stretch of the schedule.
Free throw good. Whitmore. Pippen's checked in for Ja Morant. Houston also making some changes. Nurkic checked in for Şengün. Tari Eason comes in for Brooks. And it's Green in for Shepherd. And both free throws good for Whitmore. Here's Pippen. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Outside, Smart. Pass to Jackson. Knocked loose. Driving to the basket. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 10.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Pippen with it. Now guarded by Nurkic. Pulls up. Rockets with the rebound. Just a tremendous run right now for them. 12 straight wins.
Yeah, not very often you see a team that's got the juice flowing like these guys. They've got the right attitude, the right team-focused basketball to win against just about anyone. Going to be interesting to see who and how this stretch comes to an end.
For Houston, they have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Cam Whitmore. And he can't hit the second. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Payne for 3. No good again, just 3 for 10 with that miss. MP dishes to Thompson. Back to MP. And it's blocked. They recover it. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Smart wide open, he fires. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Smart's got his second bucket of the night.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Down low. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Rockets have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw. So it's Houston holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Right back after this break.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the band at Fort South Woodlawn.
Hello and welcome. First up, folks, let's take a moment to see how things are shaking down in the Rookie of the Year race.
What a rookie class. Here we are, taking the award down to the wire. I don't know who's going to win it, but...
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Houston Rockets.
They've had a lot of...
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you got to stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
And so in the game for the Rockets, the post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Jalen Green is out there with Shepherd. And it's MP in at the 3 slot. And it's Shepherd missing. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Smart passes to Morant. Left side, Payne over MP.
You should know a young guy like MP is looking to send that shot all the way into the crowd.
And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Launches it. Rockets with the rebound. Şengün's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Green, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. Green's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Rockets.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Outside, Smart. Pocket 6. The baseline J. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Inside. And Şengün throws it down.
And Şengün is piling up the points, looking totally confident and in control.
Now here's Morant for three. Rebound by Smith.
An ominous start to the second half. They are now 0 for 4.
MP passes to Smith. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got assist number 8 now on the night. Morant kicks to Jackson. Pass to Edey. Floats it up there for Morant. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. MP passes to Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And the wide open shot from Green. Traps in the tray. Green's got 10 points in the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
On the wing, Bane. 9 points in the game so far. The three from Morant. And the rejection by MP.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Jackson kicks to Bane. Smart dishes to Morant. To the paint. Here's Edey. Got it. Good job in the low post. Edey's got his first 2 points.
And with that basket, he puts a stop to the 13-0 run there by Houston.
Şengün with a screen on Bane. MP passes to Smith. Back to MP. Pass to Smith. Houston moving it around. Shot clock at 6. No one near Shepherd as he lets it go. And another three for Houston.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Second chance shot. Edey gets the bucket.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
MP kicks to Green. MP sets the screen for Green. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
I know it's not in vogue right now, but for guys like Green, there are points to be had in that mid-range.
Pass to Smart. To the inside. The three from Morant. Drains the three-pointer. Morant's got 18 points.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
Green, the pass to Smith. Elbow shot is on the way. It's rebounded by Memphis. Edey's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. To the middle. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
First free throw is good, and Memphis making a change here. Jackson's checked in. Houston also making some changes. Whitmore, he's checked in for Şengün. Tari Eason comes in for MP. And it's Thompson in for Shepherd. Rockets leading by 14. Pippen is out there with John Morant. Then it's G.G. Jackson. And it's LaRavia in at the 4 slot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. And they recover it. Here's Shepherd, guarded by Morant. MP passes to Şengün. And that one drops. 19 points for Şengün.
This is where Şengün can really hurt you because he's so big and long.
Morant looking around. Got a piece of it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Here's Morant. Just 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by Houston. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Şengün, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 16. Morant outside. Releases from 15, and it's in off the backboard. Morant's got 22.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Şengün with a screen on Jackson. MP. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Pass to Shepherd. Takes a 3. Ball's knocked loose. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Grizzlies. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Thompson against Morant. Pocket 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Pippen misses. Rockets leading by 14. Shepherd, the pass to MP. That one drops for him. 20 points for him.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Pippen, the pass to Landale. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Rockets have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. And it goes down 2 points. And the Rockets lead by 18.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
they've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And that one's good. Morant.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. It's Morant with the drive. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. So Morant will go to the free throw line. Jabari Smith picks one up. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Houston.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And they've also shown great effort defensively tonight. They closed out on shooters and really got their hands up on multiple shots. Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
In the corner, it's MP. Off target from three-point range.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Morant left side. Outside Jackson. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Jackson's got 11 points here in just the second half. Rockets leading by 12. On the wing, MP. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Smart dishes to Morant. Outside Jackson. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Smith. Knocks it loose. Back to MP. Smith outside. MP sets the screen for Smith. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. 9 points for Smith.
And that's a nice shot from mid-range there. Smith must continue to knock it down at that level.
Morant outside. And a miss there on the triple.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
And here's MP for three. Grizzlies with the rebound. Landale's got 5 rebounds tonight. Smart kicks to Morant. And the rejection by MP. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. Green's checked in for the Rockets. And so here's Memphis. Here's Morant. And he makes that one. Morant's got 9 points in the quarter.
And if you're wondering what makes Josh so special, it's his ability to take over games all by himself.
And here's MP for three. And Bane pulls it down. Bane's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Edey. Outside, Smart. Again with the block.
And swatting shots away with ferocity.
GA, he is not messing around in this one.
That's a very...
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call. Jaren Jackson. He's checked in for Gigi.
The officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can...
The ruling on the floor was overturned.
Reviews that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Bane with it, now defended by MP. And he gets it back. Another shot. That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down to 6 in the bucket from Bane.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
On the wing, MP. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. And another steal for him. His anticipation has been off the charts.
Swiping the ball away with just such ease. Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Now, here's Morant for 3.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Here's MP, and Houston again with the bucket.
I like how MP picks his spot on offense. Terrific decision there by him.
Up top, Morant, covered by MP. Comes up empty down low. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. 10-point lead. A 3 from MP. Rebounded by Smart. Smart's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Morant. And the rejection by MP. Bane against Green. Here's Smart. Drills the three-pointer. Smart's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Just such a quick release there by Marcus Smart. You love to see that just catch, touch, and release.
Here's MP. Good as Green picking up the assist. Green's got 6 assists in the game.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Şengün passes to Shepherd. And a wide-open look for MP. Knocks down the 3-ball. And now a 12-point Houston lead.
Gotta contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from 3.
And it's Morant missing. And for the Rockets, they're shooting about 43% here in the fourth quarter. And the foul called on MP. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Second team.
Memphis has gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his 1st foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Bane against MP. Driving in. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Zach Edey picks one up. Hey, Greg, where do you think the Rockets are the strongest in their play?
I'd say on the glass. They generally do a good job crashing the boards and going for loose balls. They really value every possession. And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
At the line for your Grizzlies, Ja Morant. Taking 2 shots.
That's good from Morant.
You know Ja Morant, such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity, that makes for some tough matchups.
.111 left here in the 4th quarter.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Rockets.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And I think coming into this game, these guys felt they had the confidence to win. And in looking at the season they've had, already 58 wins in the books. Tonight will be win number 59.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
And he was doing everything out there on the floor tonight. Triple-double on the stat sheet.
So we see Houston taking the W here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. And so for Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for tuning in to watch the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
You're one of the only players to ever get a quadruple-double.